Hi, welcome to Fatmata Speaks. Welcome to the weekly messages. So this message is for the first week of June. We made it through May. Congratulations to us. And in June, we continue the journey. In June, we are, well, the first two images that I saw, you can interpret it in two ways, okay? Some of you have already done this. You've been there, done that. You're far ahead. Some of us are still in the thick of it, okay? So group one, been there, done that. You have invested in yourself and now you're stepping into the light. Group two, you're still investing in yourself, okay? And this investment is coming from a place of clarity. You're not investing because you want to, you want to boast. You're not investing in yourself because you want to prove yourself to others. No, you're investing in yourself because you know your goal, you know your purpose in life, you know the mission, you know the reason why you came to this earth, you know the reason why you came at this time, you know what drives you, you know what motivates you, and you're following that. Of course, when you're investing in yourself, sometimes we do not see the movement. That's the truth of it. Sometimes when you invest in, you're like, the movements are so tiny that you're like, I don't see it. Does this even make sense? Should I even continue? If you find yourself asking that, continue. Ask those who are in group one. They continued and they're seeing the result. Okay? So group two, keep on investing in yourself. Because believe me, those small waves, they're going to combine together and create one massive wave. And that massive wave is going to push things from the dark into the light. So don't give up. Keep investing. Now to group one. When you already invested in yourself, you focus on the goal, you're stepping forward, you're moving, you're really moving. Please make sure you take time to relax. You're not in a rush. You're not in a hurry. You're on the right time. You're in the right place. Everything is working out for you. Everything that is meant for you will not pass you. So do not put urgency into this formula because it has no place in it. So make sure you take time to relax. Make sure you take time to just be at ease. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, and that's not what we're aiming for. Okay, you work hard, you play hard. Everything in balance. Okay, you work hard, play hard. You work hard, you play hard. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. Do not rush yourself. Do not overexert yourself. Do not stress yourself out. The same applies for group two. Do not stress yourself, okay? I know we want to hurry things up because we're like, when is it finally happening? When is it starting? It's gonna happen. There's no doubt about that. It's going to happen. So do not stress yourself. Do not put urgency, deadlines that are just unreasonable. Be realistic with your intention. Be realistic with your goal. If you put in A, assess really what the kind of movement A can bring, and be truthful and be realistic. Be optimistic at the same time, but be realistic, okay? Because if you are putting in, let's say for example, you want to start a business, right? And you open the shop, but before opening the shop, you never, took the time to do some marketing, and you kind of just hoping people will just come to the shop. If that's the case, if that's what you betting on, then the movement is going to be slow because people are exposed to so many things, 10,000 things a day. And if you do not make the actual effort to put yourself out there so that they will see you, then you opening shop will bring nothing. It's not realistic that it will bring people. Of course, it's possible, but that's 5% possible, the rest it's not possible, it's not doable. So make sure you take the necessary steps, and with each step make sure you create a little bit of momentum as you move forward, okay? But be realistic with your expectations so that you do not stress or hurry yourself. Be realistic with your expectations, okay? And wait, let me see. Okay, so group 1, group 2, now the message applies to both of you. So there's no group 1, no group 2 right now. So on this journey, like I just said, sometimes things are not moving fast enough, okay? Divine timing and our timing doesn't always match. It doesn't always match. And so I'm not gonna lie, it's sometimes so frustrating. But the divine can see the bigger picture, and we can only see our next step that is in front of us. Some of us cannot even see that. But the divine sees all. The divine knows all. The divine knows the best way to get the best result. And sometimes we dream our dreams are too small. We should dream big. Don't be afraid to dream big. Always dream big, okay? And if the divine timing doesn't match your timing, don't stress. Do something else. And again, do not rush yourself. Don't put deadlines that are not reasonable, okay? And know that the divine is working things out. And if you feel like that's just knowing that the divine is working things out is not doing it for you in that moment, it can happen. Then I applaud you to step back. Take a step back. Pause what you're doing. Don't do shit. Literally. Just let it go. Don't do shit. Just let it go. Take a moment to yourself. Sit down. And try to look at things from, zoom out. Zoom out. Literally. Zoom out. And just look at where you've been. Where you came from. Where you've been. Where you're currently at. And where you're heading. Try to put that into perspective, because by doing that you will see just how much growth you have actually underwent, just how far you have come on this journey, and you'll be able to see just how close you are to getting that which you set off to get. Sometimes you really need to step back, zoom out, and see things, because the truth is we're larger than life. The things that we're currently experiencing, yes, they're very important in that particular moment. But later, give it 2-3 years, you're in a different phase, different shape, different frequency. You look back and you be like, why was I stressing myself for that? Because look at what came out of it. Everything worked out, and it worked out better than I actually imagined. Always think like that. If you find yourself in a stressful situation, just pause, put things into perspective, see just how far you've come, how much further you have to go. Or if you don't want to look at how much further you have to go, just focus on how far you've come. And then imagine, picture yourself already out of this current situation and living the life that you intend on living. And just see, just notice how wonderful everything has turned out. That will help you manage the stress. That will help you remove the urgency, the artificial urgency that we tend to put on ourselves. And you'll be able to literally trust the process. You'll be able to trust the process, because we are larger than life. Literally, we're larger than life, okay? The life that we're seeing here, we're larger than that. We're bigger than that. We're way more bigger, way more powerful than that. So if we take the time to just remind ourselves that we came from the divine, that we are the divine, it will give you a peace of mind that allows you to operate the rest of this thing in peace. This thing called life, you'll be able to operate that in peace, okay? And then you'll be able to step into the light, because the light is there. And one of the images I saw was literally the light. Someone stepped into the light after, calming themselves down and seeing the bigger picture, and after having zoomed out of the stressful situation and have gained perspective, they stepped into the light. And in that light, people were cheering. When we create, we create sometimes, with the intention that, I will have fandom, people that will applaud for me and all that. But we sometimes have no idea just how many people are going to be cheering us up out there, how many people are going to be clapping for us. So we really have no clue. The truth is, for the artists and for those who are creating stuff, there's an audience out there for you. You have an audience. You just have to focus on creating, and your audience will come. You have to put it out there. If you have everything in your draft, then nobody will see it. But if you put it out there, you posting. So for your content creator, just keep posting. And maybe at first it's only one person watching or two person watching, but eventually it will grow. Eventually the message will spread. Eventually you will find your niche. Eventually you will find your audience. And once you have them, things will move faster. But until you get to that point, do not stress yourself out. Just embrace the process. Focus on the process rather than the result, because the result is already there. You're reaching that, okay? Just focus on the process. Focus on creating. Focus on being authentic. Focus on creating value for your audience so that they actually receive what they're meant to receive. Because there's a big audience out there for you. Some of us have large audience. Some of us only have small audience, but despite the size, the how do you call it? The love, the community, the joy that this audience bring for us, to us, it's huge. Despite the size that you find, despite the size of your audience, the joy you get from having a qualitative audience. Qualitative audience. That's all that matters. It's the quality that matters. It's the quality that matters, not the quantity. So try your best to remove numbers from your mind and just do your thing. Do your thing with the knowing that the right people that you're meant to serve are gonna find you. That's literally what you should do. Because the last image that I saw was of a stadium, and it was full. It was filled to the brim. It was filled. And then I saw this figure walking towards it. You literally walking towards your crowd, towards your people, towards your audience. You walking towards those people. Some of us are meant to be seen. Some of us are meant to take center stage. Some of us are meant to lead. And the expression of it varies. So make sure, like, when you when you put out the intention out there to create something, you put it out there intentionally, 1, and 2, you're being authentic, and 3, you're being true to your goal. So you're not creating a goal just to follow, person A, B, C, Y, Z, follow trend and stuff. No, create a goal that is true to you, that you can actually contribute to without stressing yourself out, without burning out. Because you can. Okay? You can. So this first week of May, use this week to just create and let yourself create without thinking about the result, without thinking about the future. Just be in the now and trust in the divine timing, and trust that everything is working out for you, because everything is working out for you. Okay? Keep trusting, keep investing, and make sure you rest. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Keep resting, keep trying to embody a youthful energy. You're doing stuff. Young people, like, they do things that are quite productive, but at the same time they play. So try to embody that type of energy. Do productive things, but also play. Playing is productive. Playing is productive. We don't always see it, but playing is productive. So just embody that type of energy, okay? And trust in yourself. Trust in yourself, because you got this. I wrote a line, so I'm going to read it out loud. So I wrote, The first week of June is shaking up your being. Oh, I almost forgot. So literally, like, doing the meditation, I was shaking. Like, I was in there with my eyes closed. My breathing was like controlled and everything. And I literally felt my body doing this the whole time. It's like I was constantly shifting. And at first, I was a bit scared. I was like, what is that? Should I stop? But I didn't stop because I know that everything has its purpose. And I just I just focus on the vision, which is the things that I intend on doing. I focus on it. And the shaking continues until the very end. And it felt like it was part of the message. So yeah, you're shifting massively. So let yourself shift and trust the shifting. Again, trust the shifting. Okay. So let me read the message so that we can sum this up. The first week of June is shaking up your being. Goals are taking form. Some of you are reacting to it. Others are already on the right path towards it. This is your transformation. This is your dream. This is your life. So don't stop investing in yourself. Walk towards that goal. Run towards it. But do not stress yourself out. You got this. So best of luck. Best of luck. Also, if you guys need a private reading or would like to know how this applies to your situation, then send me an email because my website is still down and I do not have any intention on fixing it. So see you guys next week. Bye.